Hello everybody and welcome to the 100 subscriber special video, well, videos on this channel. Yes, this channel's reached over 100 subscribers now, so I thought I would do a ridiculously long flight to commemorate that, and the boarding is just completed. So yeah, well, it's actually two flights we're doing today. We're actually going to fly down to Sydney via Dubai. Let me just close the doors. Timed the boarding wrong. I shouldn't moan at you to close them, but yeah. Yes, so yeah, we're flying down to Dubai initially, and then an hour later we're flying on to Sydney. It's over 20 hours of flying, of actual airtime, with 1 hour on the ground at Dubai, so 21 hours for me in total. Flight time down to Dubai is 6,007 minutes. I lost the box where it said flight time. Let's retract the jetway. Yes, so 6,007 minutes initially. It's quite a good flight time. We're taking just nearly 60 tons of fuel. Initially cruising at flight level 310. And this is flight Emirates 32 in a 777-300, and I just clicked off the screen. So yeah, let's get into the flight deck. Passengers are boarded. The FMC is all set up. We have the APU running, and I believe I'm going to do the hydraulics. So left on, wait for that light to go out. We'll get everyone in their seats as well. Okay, make a audible noise. That was weird. But it's onto auto, and then we'll do centrals, and then we'll push and start. Okay, and they can just go straight on with that. Okay, so we need to electric. Sorry. Yep, the APU's running. Parking brake is set, so that means we can disengage ground power. We can arm these doors. There we go, all doors are armed and all doors are closed. That's good. Now we can go to FS actions, and we can go to ground connections, and we can disconnect them, and disconnect the wheel chocks. We'll put this to the engine page, and we will ask for pushback and departure. So yeah, as I said, this is going to be two videos, obviously, because otherwise it would be an extremely long video. Flight time from Dubai to Sydney is like 13 hours, so that's going to be the long stretch of this, but I'll get there. Okay, oh no, I think the pushback thing's broken. Let me reset it. Sometimes you have to do that with GFX, it's weird. There we go. Handled by Donata. And we want nose, because we're taking off on 09 right, we want nose to the left, yeah. Yeah, so pretty simple taxi. We're just pushing back, crossing on link 34, then taxiing up Alpha to November 11 at the end of 09 right, and then on 09 right and taking off. So yeah, this would be a pretty enjoyable flight. It's currently 12:22 Zulu, which is 13:20 or 3 now local. Okay, they're ready to go. We'll just wait for them to lock the gear and everything. Beacon can go on, and we'll stick all the fuel pumps on. No fuel in the centre, no, so fuel pumps central can stay off. We can go to TARA, and I'll actually do a TCAS test if I can get the click spot. There we go.
Departure check completed. Live has been inserted. Release parking brake.
Okay.
All engines clear.
Okay. TCAS test passed. Okay, we can start up now. So if I put the starter on, wait for the 2% oil pressure, and then stick the fuel in. Oh, sorry, there is. Fueling. And well, we just wait for the engine to start. Okay, so we can just hear engine 2 kicking into life. Engine 2's starter is cut out, so we can start engine 1 now. Wait for the 2% oil pressure. There we go. Amazes me how quiet the 777 is on the ground. Okay. I'll actually turn it up a little bit. There we go. So engine 1's just kicking into life now. We're being pushed back nicely. Is it going to turn us? I don't think it is. Okay, so that's a good start on both engines. We'll wait until it stops us to do everything else. Is it turning me? Right, I'm just going to stop here. There we go.
Set parking brake.
Okay, set the parking brake. We can do the control check now. If I go to flight controls, full left, and come out the wing view. All right, very nice. And up, down. Okay, flight controls are all good. Trim, we want. Where is it?
Unlocking gear.
4.5. Which we've nearly got. Oh, that was flaps. Okay, we did flaps. I pressed the wrong button. Yeah, trim 4.5. There we go. 4.5 set. We can check the doors page one last time. Yep, all good, they're armed. And the packs are off. We stick them on. Got a warning about that there. The APU can come off now. And we are good to taxi out, so I'll get rid of the screen at the bottom there. We'll stick the weather radar on. I'm not sure if we're good to go, as he said have a good trip yet. So you just can stand there waving for 10 minutes.
Right is clear.
Yep, come on. Okay, have a good trip. Right, we can go. So, parking brake released. Give it a little bit of power. Oh, sorry, it's not. Halve the speed brake. And we can get moving. So, we're just going down this taxiway here. Onto Alpha. And taxi up Alpha. It's a bit overcast today at Heathrow. Sorry, it's like that in real life. Though. Not often you see overcasting with active sky. Well, not often I see it anyway. Okay. I have to swing the nose out quite a bit on this thing. I don't think I've ever flown the 300 in a video. I think I've only actually done one video on the 777, and that was it was Washington to Heathrow. So yeah, I do like the 300 though. As always, this is Aerosoft's Heathrow. It's very nice scenery. And we've got flight tamper scenery for both Dubai and Sydney. So that should be nice. it's not that long, this taxi. I know we haven't put taxi lights on, but you don't really need it during the daytime. Okay, getting quite close to the runway now, just passing Terminal 5. As we heard earlier, the cabin are ready, so that's good. We'll go full length because we are quite heavy. Well, we're not that heavy, but we're on a 300. Okay. I think we'll just do a rolling takeoff. So, start landing lights on now. So, cabin crew seats for departure. There's the lights on. There we go. And just roll onto the runway. Odds on me screwing this line up. I never like saying that because it's too up. This sounds weird. Okay.
On runway 09.
There's a bit to the left. No, I redeemed this, okay. Okay, so spool to 55%. 55 toga. Okay. 100 knots. I'll rotate. Take it nice and slowly, we don't want to strike that tail. Okay, and that's a positive rate. You can go up. And just keep it on the flight director. Okay, flaps can come to 1. Nice. Things that fly so smoothly. Okay, autopilot in. There we go. Bit laggy because, you know, London. And flaps can come up now. We might as well take all the lights off. It's daytime. Well, strobes is down obviously. But we are away. Straight into cloud. That was quite a nice departure actually. So we'll zoom the NDs out so you can see all the way to the step climbs. That was the 330. Wow, it's quite a lot of lag. How odd. So, I'll actually put this up to 310. There we go. And let it climb. And yeah, I will talk to you again later on in the flight. I'm planning on doing this thing where I sort of do fuel checks along the way, well, and record it. I'll give you an update on how the flight's going. So I should do one of them later in the cruise. So see you then. Okay, so we're 3 hours and 35 minutes into the flight. Well, a little bit longer than that actually, because I started the clock a little after I'd taken off because I forgot to do it when we were taking off. So yeah, call it 3 hours and 40. And I thought I'd do a fuel check. The sun's just setting. So yeah, okay. So the waypoint is Araput, and we should have. I look for it on my flight plan here. Scroll down. We're at 26.1. We should have 26.1. We're bang on. So that's good. We're good for fuel. It says we're going to arrive with 12.1. That's also good. So yeah, I will talk to you later on. Probably actually talk to you again on the descent. So yeah, everything's good. See you then. Okay, so we are on the descent, just passing flight level 160 into Dubai, obviously. We are landing on runway 30 left on the sorry, no, that's Heathrow. On the Desd 9 Charlie arrival. So yes, let me just put a little bit of information in. I've put the arrival in, obviously. I'm going to put the QNH, preset QNH to 1005. So let's hold that. There we go. Because 130 is the transition here to Dubai. We're going to land with auto brake 2 today, and I'm going to go to the init ref page, and we are going to land with flaps 30 and a speed of 144. So yeah, it's been a nice flight, 5 hours and 48 minutes in now. Get everyone seated now, so everyone can start to get strapped in. I've not synced the heading up, I should have really done that, but okay. There we go. So yeah, we should be able to see Dubai soon. So yeah, I'm going to put the minimums in. It's 75 radio, because it's a Cat 3 approach, so radio, drag this until it says until it says 75. Went too far, nearly. There we go, 75. Auto brake is set. We can go to local QNH now. There we go. Not sure if we can see Dubai. I'm just going to turn these lights down a bit. They're a bit bright, and accidentally middle clicked it and turned it up to near on full. Yeah, I just want to have a slight glow like that, and then the glare shield one, and this one. There we go. That's nice. Nope, can't see Dubai yet. We should be approaching it soon though. I'm actually going to put get rid of weather on this side and put terrain up, just so I can see any terrain. because we're not going to encounter any bad weather. I'm going to put a fixed ring in at 6 nautical miles. So if I go, actually I'm going to put it at 7. So if I get the runway, go in there, do /7, and I'm going to do one at 3 as well. There we go. So yeah, it's quite a long approach. We're going to loop all the way around here. That's okay. Just about to pass 11,000 feet. We're descending on the VNAV though, so this isn't because of the high speed that we're descending slowly. Just because that's what the descent says to do. So I'll stutter from autosave there. So yeah, this is this flight isn't even half as long as the next one. Next one is a monster. I've not actually made the flight plan yet, so I haven't got an exact flight time. It's roughly 13 hours. But yeah, when I got on the ground in Dubai, I'm gonna have like an hour's. When it'll be like an hour before I get back in the air. So yeah, it'll be alright. Okay, so I decided this was a bit too far to go. This is a bit out of my way. So what I'm going to actually do is vector myself. When I get to Velar, I'm going to vector myself around. Actually, if I join Velar to Old Dot, will that be okay? So get Old Dot, move it up there. Will the descent at my current descent rate? It's hard to see where I'll be. Let me put it back on LNAV. There we go. Right, so let's stick out. Yep, the speed brake. That should start slowing me down. Oh god, I may have just messed everything up. We might not be able to descend quick enough. We are quite high. We're catching up on it. So maybe we might just make it. I really don't want to have to chase the glide though. I did put this at 7, which is 0.9 nautical miles further out than it should be, so we've got a little bit further than the edge of that to get to 2,000 feet. That should be right. I've already put the landing lights on, so it's all sorted. Oh no, look, wait, oh, we're fine. Yeah, I was worrying about nothing, we're fine. Okay. We can go to flaps 1 soon. I'll put the speed brake away. Flaps 1. There we go. Okay. I'm also gonna arm the localizer. Hopefully we should capture that soon. And we'll bring the heading round. Square it up, there we go. Okay, I think we've captured the localizer. Drag required. No, that's alright. Okay, we're gonna arm the speed brake now. We'll say cabin crew seats for landing. I got a lovely shot of Dubai on the as I was descending past it. I think yeah, I took a little video, so you'll have seen that. And there's Dubai up in the distance here. I can't see the airport yet. We did fly over the airport, but we're not caught up with it again yet. Well, we've not flown around and got to it yet. We're well below the glide. That's fine. A bit inefficient with the fuel, but it's not the end of the world.
2500.
Keeping the nose and turn offs off because they're on the landing gear. The gear's not down, obviously, so yep. Oh, there's Dubai. Well, some of Dubai rendering in, and there's the runway. That's it. Also, I'm going to arm the approach now because we're established on the localizer. I'm going to go to flaps 5. I'm going to take the speed myself, and I'm going to put it to 180 knots. Okay, so the auto brake's set. Missed approach is 3000, so we'll set that when we're fully established. I said the cabin ready noise, so the cabin is obviously ready. Minimums is set, QNH is set. Everything is good. Okay, we can go to flaps 15, I believe. Yep. Reduce the speed and drop the gear. We'll get the gear page up so I can see time information. Check the brakes aren't overheated when we land. They shouldn't be, we're only on auto brake 2. I want to be fully established by the 3 mile mark, and that's probably where I'll take it. Manual. We're going to park at the Bravo terminal there. I might as well have a look at what stand to park on. If I can find the terminal charts. These charts are weird. Okay, we will park on Foxtrot 19. And we'll go to flaps 20. Well, actually flaps 25 will do. And both of them were a bit slow. That's weird. 144 is the final approach speed. We'll set that now. And might as well go to flaps 30 because we're so slow. I'm not sure why that happened. That was weird. No auto land. I know I'm not letting it auto land. I don't get why it started doing that. So I think randomly started happening in the 777. Okay, 3000 set. All is good. We're stable. There we go. My aircraft. Let's keep it on the flight director. Little bit of a crosswind, so we just need to fly towards that. Oh, we're dropping quite quickly. Oh, it's really not retaining speed. That's weird. I'll give it a little bit of power myself. God, we're so low. I'm giving it a lot of power. It's just not climbing. There we go. Whoa, it's gone to full. Oh my god. What the hell just happened? It just went to full toga. I didn't press it. That was weird. I think the power's... Okay, it's fine. I redeemed it.
100. Sync rate. Minimums.
Okay, we're landing.
40, 30, 20, 10.
And we're down. Reverse is full. decel. I'm not sure what happened there. That was weird. Okay, manual braking versus retract, and we'll let it roll on. Take the next rapid exit. We can. Oh, I forgot to put the nose light and everything on. My bad. Yeah, that was weird. I'll explain what happened. Basically, we were way too slow, so I advanced my throttles a bit to take manual throttle control, but the power wouldn't come up, right? And then eventually it came up, but then went to full on toga for some reason. I think it's because I didn't disengage the auto throttles, and then that messed everything up, and my sync rate was wrong. Probably should have gone around, but oh well. We looked stable when he said minimums, actually. What do you mean we did? So it was quite a bad landing, so sorry. I've been landing quite badly recently. I think I'm a bit out of practice at flying. Okay, we'll start the APU. There we go. Track the speed brake, and the flaps can all come up. Yeah, we want to really slam that into the ground. And Tango 19, I said. Oh no, sorry, Foxtrot 19. And selected the wrong gate. Foxtrot. Ah, I selected 18. Oh well. We're handled by Emirates. And we'll go down this taxiway. And it's just there, I believe. Yeah, just there. Now I believe with these lines you go on this outside line and that brings you onto. So if I take the nose to here and now turn it, this'll take me onto the line. I think that's what they're designed for. I may be wrong. We'll take the taxi light off so we don't blind the fella. Fairly accurate. That worked pretty well. It's a good design feature. I get the parking roughly on the line. I always prefer safe dock to the actual marshallers. Right, okay, there we go. We will put the parking brake on and we will kill both engines. There we go. We'll go to standby. We'll turn all the hydraulics off. All the fuel pumps off. The packs off. The beacon off. They're already off. And there we go, we're on stand. I can go here and go ground connections, get the chocks and the ground power. We'll enable that and we can turn the APU off, turn those central ones off, release everybody, we'll get the jetway moving, and then we'll disarm and open that, disarm and open that, open that and open that, and we will request deboarding. So yes, that was part one. That's part one of my voyage down to Sydney, the 100 subscriber special. I hope you enjoyed part one. There'll be a link on screen to part two right now. So click that to watch it, or it'll be in the description if you want. And yeah, I'll end this video here. So thanks for watching. Leave a like. And subscribe and everything, the usual business at the end of these videos. But I will see you in an hour for the next leg.